Living in the Pacific Northwest, Tom Collins' home bordered a heavily wooded forest. And in June 2016, he started to hear strange noises in the middle of the night. And on one night in particular, when the noises seemed even more intense than usual, he decided to do something about it.
I mean, we hear noises out here pretty often, but nothing like what we just heard.
At the time, I'd been hearing all kinds of crazy noises. It was almost right in the middle between animal and human. It was too...
More curious than afraid, Tom decided to bring his camera and flashlight outside in hopes of capturing some evidence.
I can't really describe exactly what it sounded like, but almost like some kind of a screech.
We'd been hearing it so long, I just wanted to get it on camera so bad. Because I'd been telling my friends and I'd been telling family members, but they all looked at me like I was kind of crazy.
Unable to find any evidence on the ground, Tom then turned his attention and flashlight to the roof.
What's that? What in the...
When he finally looks up and sees that there's something on the rooftop, it's not what you expected. It's not what I expected. I don't even know what to call it. Is it alien? What is it?
I don't know what I'm looking at, other than the fact that it seems to be a head, it seems to have eyes, and it's on a roof.
Hey, doesn't really look like a cryptid per se to me. It looks like something maybe out of this world, or maybe one of those Japanese anime characters with the huge big eyes. It's crazy.
I've had a few different experiences with, scary things in the past, and I've just never really experienced anything else like it.
What in the...
It seems to signal with a hand or a sleeve. It's very hard to speculate what this might be.
Hey.
Tom rushed into the house to let his girlfriend know what he had just witnessed.
Should I go out there?
No, please.
Is there something on the roof? I gotta figure out what it is. We can't just leave it up there. You can climb in the window in the middle of the night and kill us.
You might think, all right, this is a bad idea. You don't want to go out onto a ledge. You don't want to go on a rooftop. That's dangerous. But if he didn't do that, all of us at home would look at this video and go, oh, you should have gone on the roof. You should have gone out and investigated. So damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Okay. Go.
Against his girlfriend's wishes, Tom ventured onto the roof to confront whatever it was that he saw.
I don't like being up there to clean my gutters, let alone chase some unknown entity that you don't know what its physical prowess might be.
Where the hell did it go?
Startled, Tom stumbled and dropped his camera off the roof, and then immediately went back inside. Despite losing track of whatever was out there, the evidence he had collected was fortunately not destroyed.
The camera itself I had to take in to get fixed, but luckily an SD card was fine, so I was able to get the video from it.
Whatever it is doesn't seem to move. It doesn't flee. It doesn't react to him in any way other than maybe curiosity.
I'm sure just like we find cryptids to be so interesting, I'm sure they find us to be so interesting, or just completely terrified of us, or plotting our deaths because we've been just taking over all of their habitat.
And maybe that's the root of the problem.
It was seeking something. I really don't know whether it was, food, water, shelter, or what, but it definitely seemed like it was looking for something.
In fact, a few weeks prior to shooting this video, Tom had left his garage door up, and boxes of stored dry food had been ripped open.
Something got in here and tore a big hole in the side of some of those boxes.
I think if it was, in fact, looking for food, then it found what it was looking for, and that would be all the reason for it to keep coming back. So it's possible, yeah.
Probably the last thing he expected to see was something alien. And by alien, I mean something that he wasn't expecting. It wasn't a bird, it wasn't a squirrel or a raccoon, it wasn't even a prowler, it wasn't somebody walking around on his roof. It was a thing.
What's that?
What that thing was is unknown at this point.
This one video actually defies all categories, so I don't know what it is. If they still have this thing going around their house, they better do something about it.
And that's exactly what they did.
At the end of that summer, we actually sold the house, and I don't know if the person who moved into the house is having the same problem, but we got away from it.
Since moving, Tom's nights have been considerably more peaceful.
It wasn't a bird.